Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Dee, about to react to this video by All Access Media. It's titled, Nicki Minaj Backlash Gets Worse. She loses 100,000 fans after her Trump tweet. What? Tweeting about Trump for what? Oh, has she officially lost it? Lord, today. Let's see what's going on. Let's watch.
Nicki Minaj is catching some major heat online after tweeting her support for Donald Trump. So Donald Trump tweeted and said that the Christians in Nigeria are getting due to them being Christians, and Nicki Minaj tweeted her support to Donald Trump and said, "Reading this made me feel a deep sense of gratitude. We live in a country where we can freely worship God. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion. We don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each
I'm not... I just gotta clear things up, child. People just misinterpret things all the time. I'm not making a face because I disagree with that statement. I'm making a face because of how she pronounced whatever.
other.
Yeah, this is not important.
We don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other." Nicki Minaj continues to say numerous countries all around the world are being affected by this horror, and it's dangerous to pretend we don't notice. Thank you to the president and his team for taking this seriously. God bless every persecuted Christian. Let's remember to lift them up and pray.
I don't think that she said anything wrong, but retweeting Donald Trump's tweet and making it seem like, oh, you great man, thank you so much for tweeting about this. Like, okay, it's a tweet. Did he really do anything? And does this really mean anything? I would argue it doesn't. I don't trust anybody on Twitter, honestly, in anything that they're saying. So I wouldn't just be pro Donald Trump based on this alone. So I think that is a bit odd. She could have posted about Nigeria on her own without retweeting him and making it seem like, oh my God, you great man, thank you so much. Like, it just feels a bit odd. And obviously you can believe whatever you like. You can be in support of whatever president you want to, whatever, political party, sure. But I feel like most of her fans don't fuck with Donald Trump, so I can see them being turned off by this. And this kind of makes it seem like, oh, well, are you a Trump supporter? And you can be that all you want. That's your prerogative, but people are also free to criticize you for that and be on your head about it. Because, yeah, I think this is odd to retweet him and be like, thank you for this. Thank you to the president and his team for taking this seriously. Are they really? Where's the action? I don't want to see no damn tweet. So that's my take on the situation. This is the first time I am hearing about this, so maybe there has been action. So, if that's the case, then sure, I stand corrected. But, yeah, something about this just feels odd.
So shortly after Nicki Minaj showed her support, the White House jumped on the bees and the trap trend that's going on, and she said this is absolutely incredible. And shortly after this, people noticed...
See, that further confirms what the fuck I'm saying, and now I don't trust it. Now he about to be so pro Nicki Minaj because she retweeted him. She's a great woman. She's a great rapper. He about to be on that bullshit, and that's why I'm like, all right, now this feels performative. I don't trust it.
Minaj lost over 100,000 followers on Twitter. So it seems like some of the Barbs and her fans are not too happy about her being a Trump supporter. So like I said, a lot of people was not happy about this. A lot of people was calling Nicki Minaj weird because they feel like she's a Trump supporter. So one person...
I'll read what they're saying because Jesus Christ. Oh, they deleted their tweet at the top. But okay, there's another tweet at the bottom. She says, Nicki, as a diehard fan who genuinely sticks besides you... This is what she says. who sticks besides you through every single scandal, you cozying up to this fucking loser, I might actually have to tap out. We live in a country that wants to weaponize religion so your gay fans can be... And then it's cut off.
Said Nicki as a doctor, you ain't nothing. Barbers was not happy when they found out that Nicki Minaj is a Trump supporter. They were genuinely not happy that she was supporting Trump. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Do you guys feel any kind of way that Nicki Minaj is supporting Trump on this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. So moving on to the next topic, you guys know.
No. Okay, the rest of the video, Nicki is responding to backlash about this situation. Let's hear what she has to say.
Once Blueface finds out that he is 100% the father.
Notice that these people do, and it's so silly, is that they underestimate the dynamics, the multifacetedness of every person, which means that trying to make it about any particular a group of people, it's not going to work. Like, it doesn't work that way. And you guys, first of all, do you understand what I just tried to say, or do I need to simplify it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, get off her.
Like, which gay person does not have a mother or family member that, let's just say, if you were to hear about the religion that you were born into, whatever, that you yourself, no matter what your life is like, that you yourself wouldn't first think about, like, your loved ones that are that religion, right?
Okay, I feel like she's playing dumb. What you said wasn't the problem. You know what the problem is. Like, you trying to focus on, I didn't say anything wrong, and now you're trying to explain what you said in your tweet. We get that. It was very clear what you stated. There's nothing complex about it, so you don't need to elaborate on that. People are upset because you reposted Trump, and that was unnecessary, unless you are a Trump supporter, unless you fuck with Trump like that. That's the issue. Address that. Oh my God.
You're right.
Veruc Salt?
Okay.
Yeah.
Veruc Salt, hey.
What's going on? I think a lot of us get lost in individualism, or aren't even in the know that we're, participating in it. So it could drive you to be so self-centered about something that happened.
She be sitting in spaces talking.
That's all you can think about. Your world kind of gets thrown about it. Yeah. So I think we just got to be more cognizant as people to kind of step away from those types of thought processes.
Yeah, but the thing is, y'all, don't you guys sometimes feel like people want everyone to kind of be like a caricature? Because only a cartoon is somebody that's like drawn and told how to look and how to speak. That's the only kind of person that could be boxed in. You can't really define normal human beings, because one person who identifies in one particular group does not mean they agree with everything the people in that group identify with outside of the group.
Sure,
so let me give you an example.
Oh my God.
Let's say I'm in the group that likes red sports cars, right? Every month, the red sports cars, girlies and boys go outside and have fun, right? And after we do that, we get something to eat. Do we all eat the same thing because we all
Are you
have
going
one
to
common
address
interest?
Trump or not?
Same household, we don't all turn out the same way.
Girl.
The part of, like, whatever group you want to be a part of, shouldn't it be completely by choice? And shouldn't you be completely enthusiastic and not feeling a force? But
if anything, this sounds like she's confirming that she's a Trump supporter and being like, you shouldn't put everybody in a box, which I actually agree with. I agree with that, because I don't think that it is fair to assume that every single person who's a Republican is just the devil. I don't think that's fair. I'm not into politics at all. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I don't give a fuck about any of that. Let's be clear about that. I'm definitely not a Trump supporter either. Don't give a fuck about this man. I think he's ridiculous, okay? Let's just get that out the fucking way. But I have enough common sense to know that people are not a monolith. I don't think it's fair to automatically demonize anybody who comes out and says that they are a Republican, or that it's evidence that they're such, because they could have their own reasons. But at the same time, when you are a public figure, you have to understand that people are going to judge you based on shit like that. As stupid as it is, that's what people are going to do. Whether you are a Republican or whether you support certain rights, or maybe that's not a good, because I mean it's kind of indicative of who you are as a person. It's kind of indicative of your character. So I get people kind of judging you on that. So I don't know, it gets a little tricky. it gets a little tricky. But me personally, I'm not about to judge somebody because they're Republican. I'm just not about to do that. I don't give a fuck what you do. That's your business. And again, I've talked about this so many times before. I don't even like to talk too much about politics because I'm not in it and I don't care enough about it, nor am I knowledgeable about it. So that's why I don't like to even speak about it too much. But yeah, I feel like she's confirming that she's a Trump supporter. She's kind of like, you know, she's talking in circles, but she's basically saying like, yeah, it's not fair to put everybody in one group. Even if she's trying to use what's going on in Nigeria as like an example, I feel like she's talking about herself as well, because this is why people are upset with her, because they're like, oh, you're a Republican, oh, you're a Trump supporter. So there's that. It don't sound like she's directly addressing Trump though.
And it went on and on. And guys, this has nothing. I want you guys to know this is not about whether or not anyone quote unquote stepped up for me or not, because I would not change a motherfucking thing I said or did. Let the record show that.
Okay, well, girl, stand on it. Stand on it, girl. Listen, I respect that. I respect when people are like, I don't give a fuck that y'all mad. This is how I feel, and I said what the fuck I said. I did what I did. I'm super pro that. Stand on some shit, because people are so quick to sway with the wind and, oh, my audience don't like this. All right, well, let me tiptoe and say this. Fuck y'all. And when I say y'all, I mean the people who want to get mad at these fucking celebrities and these influencers and whatnot when they don't agree with you and they don't think like you. I think that's so stupid. But yeah, there's that. She's clearly dabbling in the red, child. That's what it's given to me. But I mean, obviously, I don't know this woman. And, you know, she didn't come out and explicitly state that she's a Trump supporter, but that's kind of what it's looking like if you put the pieces together. Because think about it. Anybody who doesn't support Trump or don't fuck with him at all and doesn't support what he's doing, they would never retweet him. I don't care what the fuck he said. He could have said the most perfect thing ever. It doesn't matter. You wouldn't retweet him. You could just say whatever you have to say on your own. You didn't need to retweet him and prop him up. Like that's what doesn't make sense. So I'm sure some bars will be like, she not no Trump supporter, da da da. But it's like, bruh, 2 + 2 is 4. Like, what are we talking about? Like, why would you retweet him? Think of people who don't fuck with Trump. They would never retweet him and be like, oh yes, and thank him publicly. Like, let's use our brains for a second. So I mean, it is given that she is kind of fucking with Trump. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.